Hi guys, it's Mark from anypond.com, your trusted resource in the UK for ponds and water features. And today's video is site location for a garden pond. So what we've done on this pond is we've basically located it away from the overhanging trees. You want an area that's not shaded. This one's dedicated for dragonflies, so they actually love the sun. When they're emerging, they need the sun to fill their wings full of blood and fluid so they can dry out and then fly off. So a pond in the sunny position is a great thing. So you don't want too much overhanging. Also, we decided to locate this dragonfly pond nearer the house, so then you can appreciate it from a window, a bedroom window, a kitchen window, and then you can see if there's dragonflies out there and then slowly approach them. And certainly it's a case of, if it was all the way down the bottom of the garden, where I'll take you now, then there was actually a big walnut tree. Let me take you down there now. So as you can see, this is the original pond site, and we've actually put some of the inert clay in from the bottom. So where we dug out bottom, like the last little bit, we brought it down because the soil's inert, so it can grow a lot more different wild plants down here, which is what the clients really like. But as you can see, you've got the great big walnut tree, and the walnut is very, very toxic, believe it or not. If you've got a fish pond near a walnut tree, you're going to have problems with it, I'm afraid. The shells of the walnut are actually toxic, and when they fall into the water, it's very bad. I had a client with a converted swimming pool, and they had a great big walnut tree, and they couldn't keep fish alive in a great big converted swimming pool. So if you've got a small one and you're struggling with it, and you've got a walnut tree, now you know why you're struggling with it. So as you can see, the walnut, it's got big fleshy leaves, and it takes a long time to break down. There's another, if you think of willow, oak, beech, they're all pretty bad for putting ponds underneath, because the oak and the beech, they take a long time to break down, and sometimes you can actually get tea coloured water because it's the leaves. If you think of what tea is, it's a leaf, and you can have tannins leaching out into the body of water. Willow is pretty bad. I know obviously willow grow around the ponds, but when they're rotting down, they produce a lot of ammonia. So if you've got a willow tree near a pond, again, you really need skimmers or intake bays or something to net those, or skim them off the surface, and then you can remove them quite easily. But if you've got an ornamental pond near any of those species, you're going to be pretty bad. But the worst one of all, and I've saved this till last because it's pine needles. Pine needles are really, really bad. They take so long to break down, it's crazy. I've actually had ponds where they've actually had thick, like lots of sludge, about a foot of sludge, and there's still pine needles in and amongst the bottom of the sludge. So obviously it's built up and built up and built up over the years, and there's still been pine needles at the bottom. So if you've got a pine near your pond, again, you'll know you're having problems with that. And what can you do with the pine needles? You can't really net it because they just drop through the net. So again, pond skimmers are the thing to do, because basically as soon as the needles hit and they float into the pond skimmer, you can remove them quite easily. So if you're siting a pond near overhanging trees, you must have an intake bay or a pond skimmer. And I'm not talking about skimmers that are converted from the swimming pool trade. I'm talking about pond skimmers that can actually hold a good amount of leaves. The swimming pool skimmers, they're much more designed for a swimming pool, which is obviously they don't have bits and pieces, they don't have lots of leaves, because normally they're covered. It's only when people are using the swimming pool, and it's more for foam and bits and pieces and pollen and stuff on a swimming pool scenario. But a pond skimmer is designed to take leaves. My name's Mark, the Pond Advisor, and I'm here to support you dream, plan and enjoy your next water feature. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.